Guys, come on, Spencer and Garcia don't solve every case.
The Zodiac's 4 coded messages certainly display the same blocking of text symbols, and there are 20 lines with 30 symbols in each line, but where the Zodiac used symbols from 7 different sources, this unsub appears to be using letters from 4 pure alphabets: Latin, Greek, Cyrillic, and Korean.
Okay, the first thing I can tell you is that Kyle Reese did not write that because a series of inappropriate emails landed him in juvie last week.
So, Spence, how long will it take you to crack it?
Oh, with my help, consider it already cracked. I'm crazy for cryptograms. 5 will get you 20. That's a homophonic cipher, like your classic Caesar cipher.
Yeah, but where 1 letter of uncoded text can be transposed into 1 letter of coded text, here, 1 letter of uncoded text can be replaced by a coded letter from each of the 4 pure alphabets.
Rainick, you're making it sound way more confusing than it is.
I didn't even tell them about the key number we're going to need in order to determine the actual shift value.
Yeah.
What's a line from a TV show or movie that just cracks you up every single time?
Hey girl, you on speaker, behave.
Or what? You'll spank me? So I've been searching.
Why would a grown man in his 40s connect with a teenager?
Miss JJ needs to stay out of me and my boyfriend's business. Yeah, because leave us alone. We are happy.
I love when Reed goes from, like, baby to, like, man. Baby?
We're sort of operating under the assumption that this escort is killing men who make her perform a specific sexual act.
What'd you have in mind, sweetie?
I don't know.
Man.
Marianne, we need you to tell us what you and your husband used to do before you got married. What your habits were. You mean like where we went on dates?
No, your sexual habits.
When people on this app are like, oh, you look like Penelope Garcia, and I'm like, I don't see it. I mean it, really. But I'm getting ready for a thing where I have to look nice, and I guess you guys have a point. I didn't do this on purpose. Where's my Morgan?
So I'm rewatching Criminal Minds, and I noticed something.
Working on it. In the meantime, your intrepid hacker found you a match to the other set in the database. His name is James Charles. He's a local guidance counselor.
Hi, sisters!
Thank you, Garcia.
You, my fine furry friends, are welcome.
Remind me to have her drug tested.
Accountants, how are you going to help?
Rizzo. I'm sorry?
Hey, what's with you? You need a hug or something?
It's not really my crowd.
What? You don't twerk?
Manifestations of the subconscious.
If I weren't a lesbian, I'd jump your bones.
Linkage blindness.
I see you brought your own computer.
Where's Kate? She's in surgery. Where are my clothes, please?
Gotcha, go back.
Last time it rained out here.
Do I look like a weatherman?
Talk dirty to me.
Busting my butt in this office. I hope you remember me.
Why are men so messy?
No! Are you out of your mind?
Today. No, not today.
George!
Where's Mom and Dad?
Compiling the list of missing persons and crimes in the area.
Faster than a hot rocket.
So the unsub knew that his buried...
Reed got propositioned by every prostitute we talked to, but we didn't find anybody who...
Y'all bitches need to learn proper etiquette. When you're talking to a bad bitch like me, hold on, let me take my motherfucking glasses off. You need to see me. When you're talking to a bad motherfucking bitch like me, bitch, come motherfucking correct, because I will chop, 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 and screw your ass.
Please enjoy this clip of Garcia's best scene.
Oh.
What are you doing? What was that for?
For thinking that this is about you.
Penelope, it is about me. He called me out by name.
Oh!
Will you stop doing that?
What? Seriously? Derek, seriously. You know, in the entire time I have known you, you're like the glistening hero in the movie of life. And now, just because some asshat guy decides to call you out by name, you think you have the right to get all weird and decide this time it's personal. Really? Derek, did you ever stop to think that said asshat is exhibiting this behavior just to get under your skin?
As a matter of fact, I have.
Okay, you know, well, a real hero would roll with that instead of tripping over his gigantic ego. And as a wise black man once told me, baby girl, you be tripping. So I tell you what, why don't you call me back once you've gotten off the self-absorption train and decide to be a real hero, the kind that Cindy is waiting for. I am hanging up on you.
What's doghouse in Spanish?
La Casa del Perro.
La casita del perro.
That's what I said.
Face it, Chico, you are only a genius in English.
Spanish? Since when?
Full of hidden mysteries. All right, so why are there so few serial killers in Mexico?
They probably have as many as we do, but they document almost none of them.
Why is that?
It's the Chicatillo syndrome.
The what?
Andre Chicatillo, one of the most prolific serial killers of the 20th century. By the time they found him, he'd killed more than 50 people.
He was no more experienced than any average serial killer, but lived in the Soviet Ukraine. The Soviets were convinced serial killers, uniquely American phenomenon, inevitable result of decadent capitalism.
So what's the cultural bias in Mexico?
Many Mexicans believe that serial killers are the result of the breakdown of the family, which gives rise to the kind of alienated loner who becomes a serial killer.
It's a fact that there are 12 times as many broken families in the U.S. than in Mexico.
All right, so is...
Put our seatbelts on.
Stranger. Calling number one.
Miss Keisha, Miss Keisha.
Hey, sisters! Not on my watch.
Sometimes I don't wanna be happy.
If he really is using his son, wouldn't the trauma manifest more clearly on the boy?
Can your analyst get a list of all the children in the area that we're targeting?
Garcia can get you whatever you want.
Talk dirty to me.
This is Section Chief Aaron Strauss.
Ma'am, I think it goes without saying that I was expecting it to be someone else.
I need a list of...
I'm in it. How much does she have?
She started out with Jaeger.
Jaeger.
I love you.
Okay.
I love you. And you, I love you so much. And you, I should be jealous of you because you're so hot. But I'm not, I promise you I'm not.
I don't need no ride, thank ya. Not they trying to pick me up.
Listen, I know the Criminal Minds team put in work. They put in overtime for that man. They said, we're gonna give him the tightest shirts you've ever seen. We're gonna have him say baby girl at least 5 times per episode. He is contractually obligated to. We're gonna have him get in on all the action. He's gonna be kicking down doors just like he'll kick his way into your heart. And yet, we took one look at the shaggy-haired, geeky-ass little beanpole of a man that they didn't even want to cast at first. And we went, give me that one.
Talk to me, Mama.
First off, you are on restriction for my inner Lamborghini.
Garcia.
I mean it. This high-performance engine will purr like a puma on the prowl, but this time, Derek, you have seriously overheated my engines, and I will require some cool-down laps upon your return, if you know what I mean by that.
Baby girl, you're on speaker.
I knew that.
Every time.
You are not that good.
That's not what your daddy said last night.
A good twin and an evil twin. But in this case, it's evil twin, eviler twin.
A few hours left to live, an incomplete profile, and a unit chief on the verge of a nervous breakdown.
They don't call them nervous breakdowns anymore.
Hottest woman. Ciao. It was a work call.
You work out? That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't. Really, you'd use a computer to run all these combinations, but it was quicker just to do it longhand until I found the right one.
He's so lifelike.
Cool.
What, I'm gonna use an ice skate to slice your neck open? Grow up.
My favorite friendship or relationship dynamic ever in history is this. Individually, the two people, intelligent, they're so smart. They're just like very, like, they're practical, like they know what they're doing. They're geniuses, really. But when you put them together, it's like the intelligence cancels out. It's like a double negative.
Here, want me to open it for you? Here, let me open it for you. I'll hold it up for you.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, the color is beautiful.
It's upside down.
That's what I want to make sure. Oh, it's huge.
Look at.
Oh, I can take them to